everybody, it's Mary and I'm coming to you today to talk about brushes and cleaning them. Anyway, okay, so we got a few things in front of us. We've got, you guys see me use a color changer all the time to quickly switch between. This is super nice if you don't have a ton of brushes. Okay, but sometimes if I want to change, I would just
do the switch, twitch. That's the way we get rid of this.
Okay, if you're new to Fritzy Family, then you probably have never seen me do that dance, but I do that quite frequently. It's my own little dance I do to clean my brushes, and it usually winds up in the Fritzy section. Okay, because once is never quite enough to see me do the switch twitch. Okay, so this is one way that you can do that. You can also spot clean the brush for a couple of weeks until you decide you want to actually wash this brush. Now, this is a synthetic brush, and so what I will do is I will use solid, or I have a African black soap that I use. Sometimes if a brush is really dirty, I'll pull out the Dawn dishwashing detergent and you wash the brush, and then you'll usually take and squeeze all the water out, put it in a in one of these little doodads. It's a brush guard. Okay, so you'll put it on a brush guard and then hang it from a benjabel or something upside down to dry, or just lay it flat to dry or whatever. Everybody does this. But what you might not consider is that if you have a brush like, say, this is the T4 Chikuhodo cheek brush. This is a very nice goat hair brush. You would not want to take Cinema Secrets and clean this brush. You don't want to be doing switch twitch with this either. This is kind of rough. This brush cost a fortune. I'm not going to clean it like that, but I am going to wash it the same. I'm going to use the same kind of soap that I would normally use on this kind of a brush. And here's two clean ones. I just washed these. Okay, you're going to treat them different. So they've been washed now and cleaned, but these are real goat hair. Okay, so you want to take really good care of these. I'm not going to just wash them with soap and put them inside of a brush guard. I'm going to take this aloe vera lotion, and I can't take credit for this, okay? Terra Babies does this, and I learned about it from Stephanie Nicole. So you get this. I'll put the link down below so that you can get it. It's a crystal clear aloe vera gel, and what it does is it puts moisture back into these bristles. So you just coat these up like that. Okay, you can just wipe the rest on your hand if you want. I mean, it's good for you. And then you don't really even need a brush guard. You can just form this however you want and it'll dry. Now tomorrow, so like I formed that at a point. So like tomorrow when this is dry, all I gotta do is go like that and bust the gel off of it. And they'll stay just as soft as the day you bought them. And that would go for this too. You want to treat these brushes very good. You paid a lot of money for these brushes, so you don't want to treat them like you would your synthetic crease brush from Beauty Junkies. So that's how I take care of my goat hair brushes. Okay, but these numbers, they're so densely packed and they feel so soft. And you're like, is it synthetic? Is it hair? What is it? Okay, and they came out with their own system. It's like a pad, and inside of it is a microfiber towel. This one is dirty. I'm going to wash it, but I wanted to show it to you see, I clean my brushes with this. Okay, so you know how, now you might not know this, so I'm going to tell you. A lot of people evidently do know this, but you know how you feel like microfiber and it's kind of like sticking, making your skin stick to it? See? And you're thinking, wow, that needs to have some fabric softener on it. No, don't do that. When you wash this, do not put it in a dryer. Do not put fabric softener on this at all, because you will ruin what makes it work. The microfiber has these little catchy things that what you feel catching on your skin, it's supposed to do that. Without that, it doesn't work. So you just wash this. You do not put it in with fabric softener. Okay. Now, the Artis system is a foam. And I looked at the ingredients on it and everything, and I was like, okay, I get it. This comes out as a foam, you clean it. So I went looking for a foam that I could clean that wouldn't cost me what theirs does, because quite frankly, it is very expensive. All right, now what they told me, I wrote them and asked them before I made this video, because I've been doing this for some time without any bad thing happening. But I wanted to make sure before I told it to you that it was okay. Naturally, they're going to want to say, no, you need to use our foam cleanser. But I wanted to know what is, because if you wash these in some houses, it could take a week for these dense bristles to dry. Right? Okay. So what I've been doing for probably 6 months now is I've been using this. It's Phytoplex. Okay, it comes from Medline. What this stuff is supposed to be for is to wash hair and skin without having to rinse it. So like if you're sick or whatever and you're at home, you can put this foam on your body and you can go like this, and it cleans your skin, okay, and there's no need to rinse it. It doesn't have a bad smell. Every ingredient in here I looked up. It's a hydrating cleanser and no rinse formula. It costs $5 on Amazon. I'll put that down below. I thought to myself, would this work? And this is what I've always done, is I've always just taken this stuff, I put it on here. Let's find a clean area of the towel. I put it on here. And I used this one today with a concealer, and then I run it through the foam and I wipe, just like they do with their brushes. And I move it around and wipe until it's clean. It's botanical. You don't have to rinse it out. It leaves the brush smelling really good. It's clean and it's still soft. And as you can see, it's not coming off anymore. Within 20 minutes, I'll be able to use this brush again now because it's clean. But like I said, I didn't want to come on here and say, oh, do this, when maybe I'm really breaking down my brushes. Maybe I'm hurting them and I don't know it. So I wrote to Artis and asked them. All right, so what I found out was, because I assumed, and the reason I was doing this is because it says for cleans and conditions hair and skin. I assumed, because of the way that this feels and everything, that this is some kind of hair. I didn't think it was synthetic, but I didn't think it was, I thought it was hair. But it's not. It's a special kind of fiber that they have made. I want to look at this email, make sure I tell you this right, because I wrote them and asked them. And I told them what I was doing, okay? And that the reason why I'm doing it, because I can't afford your cleansing system. And frankly, I'm getting tired of washing my brushes and waiting 4 days to use them again. So they said that what this is not synthetic and it's not hair, either one. It's a fiber called cosmofiber, okay? Which they invented, okay? And that it's been approved by dermatologists as being hypoallergenic and the lowest potential rating of evoking an allergic reaction. We chose that material over conventional hair, because some people are allergic to hair, to make their brushes. Okay, well then my next question is, what am I hurting my brush by using this then, if it's not actually hair? She can't tell me because she doesn't know. So I said, well, I've been cleaning my brushes like this for some time now without any problem. So no breakouts, nothing like that. So I said, well, what would you suggest then that I do, seeing as how I cannot afford your system? And I was surprised to learn, because you would not do this with any other brush, but apparently they said, Artis said, it's okay for their brushes to use the same alcohol that you are sterilizing your palettes with, that high 90%, because it evaporates off, and still use the microfiber towelette, but you just spray it on here and wipe. which I use this today. I don't really see that much coming off. So, I mean, that's what they said to do. Now I'm going to use this. And like I said, they did not say yay or nay to this. She just offered up the alternative, and now we can see it is coming out. So, I cannot condone or say, do this, nothing bad will happen to your brushes. All I can say is it cleans my brushes and nothing bad has happened to them since I've been using that to either my skin or the brush. So this cost $5. It's how I clean mine. You just saw it come off even after the alcohol. The alcohol didn't take it off. So yeah, now what I'll do is I'll just clean this. I'll wash it in the washer without fabric softener, and I'll just take it out to dry, and then I will use it again for my Artis brushes. And then for my goat hair brushes, I wash them just like I do my synthetic brushes, but I use the aloe vera gel and brush guards. If you want these, I use the same soap as these, but I let them dry with a brush guard. So there you have it. That is how I clean my brushes. If you're not having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye. And I'm out.
Here's an example of a dirty brush, because I know you've never seen one before. This happens when we apply product with it. Okay, you know what causes a dirty brush around here, don't you? Yes, of course you do. This is 98 proof alcohol, which I need right now. I'm not gonna do. Ooh, I can't even stand to smell that. I know somebody who used to run that through bread and drink it. I call it I'm gonna look on this paper here. Not paper. I gotta quit saying that. That's so old school. There's no paper on my monitor. I'm looking at an email. And, you know, sometimes, like, if you're bored, you can, like, take this stuff and make a beard on your face. Like that. And just, like, go around and go, ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. It doesn't hurt your skin. It's all botanical. It's all botanical. See? Botanical. Botanical nutrition for sensitive skin. Okay, so if you guys aren't having a blessed day, then please be a blessing to somebody else. A motorcycle. Okay, shut it off. Okay, let's try that again, from the top. Oh, and you might try this on your jewelry. No, don't do that on your jewelry. But where can you get good jewelry? Not from Medline. You can get good jewelry from Glitzy Fritzy at the Fritzy Family Jewelry Shop, located at glitzyfritzy.com. And this video is sponsored by glitzyfritzy.com.